Zdravkoming is now live.
And for our finale for the 2K.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments. What better for a Tuesday evening than a little NBA action on 2K Sports? Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kuminga. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Jackson Davis in at the 5. And for Minnesota, Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. Naz Reid out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's long
at the beginning of the season.
Here's Jackson Davis. Wiggins finds Kuminga. Clock at 6 to the paint. That's good from Curry on the assist by Kuminga.
Stephen Curry a little bit undersized, but he is so slippery once he's in the paint.
Right side Edwards. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And Doris Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get better each year.
He does, BA, and let's remember, as a former #1 pick, that carries a lot of weight and responsibility. But Ant is a guy who embraces that pressure. He wants the spotlight, and he puts in the work to be great. His future is bright.
First one falls for him.
Guys, I think Anthony Edwards.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Pass to Jackson Davis.
Anthony Towns, just great concentration on the shot.
Here's Podziemski. The rebound by the Timberwolves. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Reid can't hit. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
Yeah, it was a tough one to watch. There were some bright moments, but ultimately their mistakes caught up with them.
To be perfectly frank with you, I'm surprised it was as close as it was. I thought they were outclassed all night.
Here's Conley. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. From 12 feet, Towns. It's good on the putback.
Excellent pursuit by Towns right there. Get to work on the glass.
Curry passes to Wiggins. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Podziemski. Over Edwards. Off the left rim and out. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Now Towns. He's watched by Kuminga. Here's Wong. Now here's Reid. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Conley. From outside, off the mark. The Warriors have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. And he lobs it up. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
Oh, incredible. Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Back to Towns. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Towns has got 6 points.
Guys, that is what you call two physical, hard-earned points from Karl Anthony Towns. Go ahead and embrace that contact.
Here's Jackson Davis. 14 points for him last game against the Lakers. Pass to Podziemski. Rebound Minnesota. Here's Wong. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn. The rebound by Wiggins. The Warriors trail.
What's up?
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. The Timberwolves have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Conley passes to Edwards. Pass to Reed. Towns for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 9.
Why, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Here's Podziemski, guarded by Edwards. Here's Jackson Davis. Wiggins right side, outside Curry. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And how many times have we seen this? Curry always has an answer from 3.
Here's Wong, still without a bucket. Pass to Reed. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Here's Wong. Kuminga pulls it in. The Warriors have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Here's Podziemski, guarded by Edwards. The offensive rebound. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now, that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Morris, he's checked in for Conley. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Those advanced numbers for Karl Anthony Towns are incredible.
NBA, obviously those advanced numbers are something all organizations look at. Cat's got one of the top offensive ratings in NBA history. And listen, his three-point stroke opens up the floor. He can also put it on the deck. He's very efficient. There's a lot to like about Cat.
2 shots. Last on the first.
The first one falls. Chris Paul, he's checked in for the Warriors. And both free throws good for Edwards. And so it's Golden State with it. Timeout called, the Warriors. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
Even though they had the better roster, they actually lost the season series to this team last year.
All right, look who's coming out to the court. Come on, get up for your Timberwolves dancer.
here to see the numbers for Anthony Edwards. Now Paul to the inside. Here's Kuminga. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Towns. Morris against Paul. Fires from 14. Kuminga pulls it in. Off. Edwards against Curry. Pass to Morris. Up and in on the layup.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
So it's the Warriors now, following the score by Minnesota. And here's Kuminga for three. The rebound by Wong.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And he goes in for the dunk.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. And here's Paul. Still no points. And here's Kuminga for three. Pure from three-point range.
Well, Chris Paul has made a living doing just this, finding the open teammate.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. The three. Hauled in by Curry.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Kuminga. And that misses. That would have put him up.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Morris on the wing. He's watched by Kuminga. And stolen by Paul. In transition, here come the Warriors.
Well, late rotation by the defense, and Wiggins has the vision to find the open man.
And so Morris will bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by one. Here's Wong. Excellent D there from Wiggins.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Paul finds Curry. The three is up. Here's Jackson Davis. Oh, and Towns with the block.
Tremendous work defensively from Towns. His teammates love to see him send that thing back.
And the Warriors making a change here. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Warren. Paul against Morris. Here's McLaughlin. Now here's Anderson. 6 to shoot. Looney with some nice D. Golden State has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Moody passes to Green. Outside Curry. Paul against Morris. Now here's Paul. Tight defense on him. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Anderson to win the drought. Oh, Green with a block.
Draymond Green twice on the pipe, sends it right back to the shooter.
And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Paul passes to Moody. And here's Paul. Outside, Green. The shot comes out. Nice D from Anderson. And for Minnesota, they're shooting only 39% in the early going. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Outside Curry. Takes the three. They get it back. Looney. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Moody passes to Looney. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Anderson with it. Green picks him up. Pass to Morris. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And now a 5-point Minnesota lead.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
There's 37 seconds left in the first. Anderson against Green. Here's Looney. Lays it up and banks it in.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Morris outside. 15 seconds left in the first. To the middle. Here's Towns. It's rebounded by Golden State. Looney's got his 5th rebound in this one. The 3 from Curry. Drills it from deep. Curry's got 8 points.
Well, doing it like only he can. Stephen Curry's accuracy is something to watch.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns from Minnesota. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Here's McLaughlin. We've got Naz Reid. T.J. Warren out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin, and it's Edwards in at the 2. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Now here's Anderson. Looney with some nice D. 15 points for him last game against the Lakers.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Warren up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, T.J. Warren is terrific at using his frame to become a factor on the glass. I love it.
Pass to Curry. Back to Green. Here's Podziemski. And that comes off the assist by Green. Podziemski's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. And with players like Morant and Giannis last season getting undercut around the rim, would you support moving the charge circle out a foot, Grant?
You know, B.A., that's a good idea. I mean, I don't see why not. The league wants more highlights and less injuries, so it seems to make a lot of sense to me.
Second chance effort, and he lays it in. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Moses Moody up strong for the jam.
Well, Stephen Curry, obviously an excellent distributor. He loves to make his teammates feel good.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Pass to Anderson. Here's Reid. And he comes up with a bucket. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Now here's Curry. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
Yeah, don't forget how great he was drawing contact and getting himself to the free throw line. Picked up a ton of easy points there.
And the basket by Looney.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Reid passes to Warren. From 13. Pass to Anderson. Edwards for 3. Buries it from 3. Edwards got 7 points.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Now here's Looney. Reed defending. They get it again. Oh, look at Looney finding space inside.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Edwards with it, and Looney picks him up defensively. Basket's good. He's got 9.
Well, if you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
Down low. Here's Looney. Oh, look at Looney at the rim.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Now here's Conley, tightly guarded. Shot clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
And you look at the impact of Mike Conley. He makes a difference without making many mistakes, Doris.
B.A., just an extremely disciplined point guard. He'd rather make the smart play than the highlight reel. This guy sets such a great example on and off the floor.
Here's Moody. 9 points in his last outing. Tries again. It doesn't go for him. Oh, good D by Edwards. Inside. Up top, Anderson. Green covering. Anderson can't get it to go.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
Stolen by Anderson. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Misses off the left iron. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Moody. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul. First team.
All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Minnesota?
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Warriors making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. Hits both from the stripe. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Karl-Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you. Looking to get it going. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Towns is checked in. Chris Paul, he's checked in for the Warriors. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Pass to Anderson. Towns outside. 5 on the clock. He drops it from range. Towns has got 12 points.
Well, the problem is the defense has now allowed Karl-Anthony Towns to establish the rhythm. Now you've got to double him or get it out of his hands because he's cooking right now.
Timeout called, the Warriors.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Morris, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. With a short break, we look at some of the stingiest defenses in the NBA. The Warriors, number one.
Well, you look at how they dominated at the defensive end. They're good on the ball, they're good in help, and they get back in transition.
Golden State has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Paul with it. He's picked up by Conley. And that one's good. Paul.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Outside Paul. Kuminga with it. Guarded by Morris. Kuminga's shot is off. And so Morris will bring it up for Minnesota. Here's Conley. Nice D from Paul. The Warriors trailing. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Boy, this is an art Chris Paul mastered a long time ago, scoring in the paint against the tightest defense.
Now here's Conley to the inside. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions. Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Minnesota has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Edwards looking for an opening. Charity stripe shot, and again, it's Minnesota converting.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Paul after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. From behind the arc. Minnesota with a rebound. Morris with it. 6 points for him. Towns. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist. Now it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Pass to Paul. And he's going for the oop here. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch. Great flush. Now Conley. Here's Wong. He's watched by Kuminga. Here's Podziemski. Pass to Jackson Davis. Three-pointer. And the Warriors get it back.
With that offensive board, they're likely to have the last possession here. They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Here's Towns. From 7 feet. And too long on the shot.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Shoots from the right block. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Jackson Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Wiggins. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves trail. Pass to Wong. Hey, expanding his range. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Kuminga's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now. Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line for the Warriors, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Warren's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's McLaughlin in for Mike Conley. The Warriors also with a sub. Looney's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And they've capitalized well from the free throw line. Their percentage is impressive.
Morris passes to Warren. Here's Towns. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Towns has got 18 points in the game.
They're having more success with the three-point shot here in the second quarter as they try to cut into this lead.
Oh, Kuminga, strong like bull.
Chris Paul is such a natural facilitator. His ability to read angles and deliver the ball on time and on target is special.
Shot from 12. He squares up and sinks it. Give him 8 points now.
Boy, I don't think he'll get a screen assist for that pick, but they get the points, and that's all that matters.
Wiggins outside. That three's off the mark. And so Morris will bring it up for Minnesota. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's McLaughlin. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got 9 rebounds now to the paint. Here's Wiggins. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Well, the leaping ability and wingspan of Andrew Wiggins is helping him dominate above the rim.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the half. McLaughlin pass to Warren. Knocks down the triple. Warren's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Wow, if T.J. Warren makes threes with consistency, it will unlock every other aspect of his game, and that's significant, guys.
Now here's Wiggins. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Lakers. 6 on the shot clock. A shot from the high post. That one is off.
Can't blame them. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Warriors ahead. They lead by a bucket. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period. 5 points, their largest deficit. They were slightly better in the second. Not a big difference between these two teams. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what you think?
They put a big effort in the rebounding back, working to corral every miss. That's the hustle you love to see. If they can maintain this approach, it'll give them the edge in other areas of the game.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Minnesota?
It's pretty simple. They took care of the ball, they made smart passes, and limited turnovers. I'm sure they talked about it coming into the game. We'll see if they can keep it tight in the second half.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. They've got Jonathan Kuminga. He's out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Podziemski in at the shooting guard position. Towns for 3. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. The Warriors leading. Curry looking it over. And he lobs it up top. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. Okay, a moment to check out the league leaders in steals. The fourth spot held by Anthony Edwards.
And he's such a plus defensively for his team. Those steal numbers scare opponents and lead to fast break buckets.
Minnesota has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Conley passes to Reed. Towns against Kuminga. And here's Edwards outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Pass to Reed from outside the arc. Hauled in by Curry.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
The 3 ball. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Conley. Now here's Towns. Shots blocked. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. 6 to shoot. Pass to Reed from downtown. Sinks it from distance.
On top of the 3, you're also going to give him the and one? Just bad defense all the way around.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves, Naz Reid.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And it's tied up with that one. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Conley against Curry. Jacks up a 3. There he is. The three-point king delivers on cue.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
And here's Reed. He's got 6. Here's Conley. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Stephen Curry.
You can see the defenders try to play with a level of physicality against Mike Conley, but this guy's such a tough competitor, he'll get to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Well, the seasoned veteran Mike Conley has been such a soft-spoken guy, but he has also been one of the NBA's best leaders, both on and off the floor.
So he gets them both. Now here's Curry. 11 points in the game. Pass to Jackson Davis. Kuminga up top, covered by Towns. Kuminga, the pass to Wiggins. The three-pointer off the mark. Minnesota's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Ooh, once again. Here's Jackson Davis. Outside Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Out to the right wing. And here's Kuminga for 3. Reed with the rebound.
He's always quick to pop out and defend the 3.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Here's Conley. Here's Towns. Drops in the short one. Towns has got 20.
I'll tell you this, nice play by Towns. This guy can get it done. Back to the basket or facing up, doesn't matter.
And here's Curry for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Conley. Poke loose. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Here's Wiggins. The rebound by Wong. Wong's got 4 rebounds now. He shoots a 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Jackson Davis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
Well, the quickness to beat you inside. Wiggins possesses that in spades.
First team foul. Shooting for Golden State, Andrew Wiggins. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Wiggins.
Well, getting to the line at will nowadays. Wiggins wanting to improve his free throw percentage.
Anderson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. That one misses.
He really wanted to capture the lead there, but on the bright side, at least the game is tied.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
After being so smart with the ball in the first half, he's gotten a bit careless.
And it's Green with the ball for Golden State. On the wing, Curry. He's guarded by Conley. Back to Wiggins. Nice D from Reed. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Back to Conley. Pass to Wong to the middle. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Green. Yet to see a basket. Here's Curry. Here's Jackson Davis. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
I mean, he's coming off a terrific performance in the last game, and he's still feeling it tonight.
Oh, he sure is. I mean, these past 2 games, his energy level has been sensational. Whether it's a putback like that or other hustle plays, he's been everywhere.
And so it's Minnesota with it, following the score by Golden State. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Anderson. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 2. With a bucket here, they can recapture the lead.
I like how they've hung in. Never let things get out of hand.
And he He lobs it up to the rim.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. Curry against Conley. Takes it inside, and he makes it on the layup. Conley's got 6.
Well, Mike Conley has mastered pick-and-roll play and does such a good job making the right decisions.
Green with the ball. Back to Curry. Step back shot. Anderson pulls it down.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Here's Moody. Pass to Jackson Davis. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup. Timeout. Jackson Davis has got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Ball comes in for Stephen Curry. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Minnesota has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Anderson against Looney. They get it back. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. Here's McLaughlin. Misses the layup.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And a big part of their offensive success right now is the ability to create second chance opportunities.
Morris deciding where to go with it. Pass to Reed. The three. The Warriors pull it in. Outside Paul. Inside, Green. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Reed. And here's Morris. Just 3 to shoot. Warren for 3. Rebounded by Green. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Warriors. 2-point game.
I think you pay the consequences if you leave Draymond Green's teammates open. He has a knack for getting the basketball where it needs to be.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Reed from deep. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
Paul against Morris. And Paul gets it to go. Paul's got 6.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Green against Anderson. Pass to Reed. Morris outside. Blocked. Here's Moody down low. Oh, Draymond finishing himself.
Well, Green likes to push the pace, that's for sure. Great at making his way up the court and getting to the right spot.
Now Morris. Give him 8. Pass to Warren. There's the drive. That one goes in. 9 points in the game.
Well, how about the willingness to play through contact if you're T.J. Warren? If you got the body, fellas, you might as well put it to use.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. Timberwolves making a change here. Towns is checked in. And with this pause, let's take a look at the teams that have generated the most offense on the break this season. The Warriors, number 1.
This squad loves to run. Their coaches allow them to play quick, free basketball, and it shows up in their fast break points.
Paul finds Green. Lets it go from deep. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 5 assists in the game.
Boy, the ability to stretch the floor of this team is special. And when Draymond Green is converting, turn the lights out.
Back to the basics. Unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Now here's Paul. He's got 6. To the inside. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Golden State Warriors. On Thursday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Monday, they'll be facing Al Horford.
And looking at the Raptors matchup, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
Offensive rebound. Golden State has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Back to Green. Pass to Looney. Here's Podziemski. Yes, it's good. Podziemski's got 9.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
The Timberwolves trail. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Morris. Here's McLaughlin. Outside, Anderson. Over Green. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
The shot by Podziemski, no good. The Timberwolves shooting just 42% so far in the game. Anderson inside. He's guarded by Paul. Warren, the pass to Anderson. Here's McLaughlin. Takes a 3. Podziemski grabs the board. Over Morris. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Warriors on top. They're up by 6. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Get there, the ball's moving. Looks more like us, all right? Good to great. We're getting some decent ones. Let's get some great shots now.
Preaching how important it is to take quality shots. Coach Kerr.
He doesn't want them to settle for average shots. He wants his team to take great shots.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with T.J. Warren. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Monte Morris. And it's Wong in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Free throw good. Green.
Well, to me, the infectiousness with which Draymond Green plays, it impacts everyone around him. I love that.
And both free throws good for Green. Minnesota shooting 41% in this game. Pass to Towns. To the middle. Edwards can't hit.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
Here's Podziemski, guarded by Edwards. Outside for Green. Here's Podziemski. Clock at 6. Drains it from 9 feet away. And the Warriors lead by 10.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Here's Wong. He's watched by Kuminga. Pass to Morris. Into the lane. Here's Wong. He puts up a 3. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Green. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Warren's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Here's Wong. Gets a hand on it. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Out to the right wing. Pass to Podziemski. Let's go with a 3. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
Well, after netting 1 in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Morris finds Warren. It's stolen. To the paint. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Boy, you love to see the lift Draymond Green gets on these dunks. Once he's established, forget about it.
To the left wing. Back to Morris. And no good. Looney with some nice D.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And that one's good. Green.
I just love the ball movement.
And so Morris will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Down by 15. Now a timeout called by Minnesota.
And no doubt, coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed comes in for Warren, and Conley subbed in for Morris. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Golden State with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run. The baseline, Jay. Towns with a rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now here's Kuminga, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Here's Wong, pounded by Wiggins. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And a lot of NBA players and former players are getting into film production. How rewarding has that been, Grant?
You know, BA, storytelling is so gratifying and also so very important. Players do have a voice like never before, and these ventures are just another way of expressing that voice.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Good on both. Now the Warriors with it. They're on a 13-4 run. And here's Curry to Reed. Here's Wong. Oh, trying his luck from deep. It's rebounded by Golden State. Curry's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Wiggins. The rebound by Wong. Wong's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Edwards with it. Pass to Reed. Shoots over Kuminga. Reed can't hit.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Now here's Curry. Six to shoot. Fires the 3. Some solid defense from Edwards.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing. The ability to alter shots on the perimeter, that was beautiful.
The shot by Conley, no good.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Here's Curry. Behind the back and lays it in. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Pass to Towns from the arc. On target from range.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Now the Warriors with it. They're on an 18-7 run. And here's Curry for 3. Curry with another miss. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Up top, Reed. Pass to Towns. And here's Edwards outside. Kuminga pulls it in. The Warriors have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Wiggins passes to Kuminga. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Shooting for Golden State, Kuminga at the line for 1.
One shot.
And the NBA's TV deal expires after next season. What are you hearing about where things are headed, Grant?
Well, B.A., the league seems focused on greater access for the fans, especially the cord cutters. So with more games on broadcast TV and possibly a streaming package as well.
The shot by Wong, no good.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, his game has gone the other direction.
Curry against Conley. Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Podziemski. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got rebound number 7 tonight. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
How about Anthony Edwards? The bounce. Go ahead, Ant.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Here's Podziemski. Outside Curry. Launches it. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards got 6 rebounds now in the game. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside Kuminga. Six on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
Edwards, a pass to Reed. Towns with the ball. Pounded by Wiggins. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's Towns. And the shot's good. Towns has got 5 points in the quarter.
Listen, Karl Anthony Towns is unafraid to take it right at the defense on the inside. Play through the chest. That's nice.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
Boy, he gave them the leadership they needed tonight. They came in off a demoralizing loss, and he picked them right back up. Here's Podziemski. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards has got rebound number 7 tonight.
They get this rebound, but they haven't been able to keep up on the boards. They're lucky the game is as close as it is. They have no answer defensively inside.
Now here's Curry. To stop the drought. Rebound Minnesota. Reed's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Outside Edwards. With the drive. Oh, okay then.
How about the handle of Anthony Edwards so much tighter? That is so good.
Outside Curry. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Jackson Davis. Back to Curry. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Morris.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer. Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Kuminga down low. Towns on him. Kuminga's shot is off. Pass to Edwards. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists now in this one.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Now here's Curry. Here's Podziemski. There's the 3. The rebound by Wong. Wong's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Inside, here's Edwards. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Timeout called, the Warriors. They lead by 6. A minute 20 left to play in the 4th quarter.
some noise, fans.
And here's Curry. Down low. Here's Kuminga. Oh, he can't stop the run. Is that really well tonight?
Good things come to those who take good shots.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
43 seconds left in the final quarter. Wiggins for three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. And the Warriors lead by 9.
Now, sometimes Wiggins better off when he doesn't have to put the ball on the deck.
And Minnesota calls time here. They're trailing by 9. There's 39 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
It's going to be tough. They've got to get a quick hoop and then immediately foul.
Substitution on the court.
Towns down low. He's defended by Looney. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant 1 foul.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Take a break.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable. Good on the first, and that brings him with an 8.
Yeah, this guy is exceptional from the charity stripe. You want a guy like Karl-Anthony Towns who can knock these down as a big.
And so Towns nails them both. And the Warriors making a switch here. Here's Morris. Anderson finds Towns. Green with the defensive effort.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
Curry gets the bucket.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And it's Warren missing. Now here's Curry. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you later.